Hey guys, last time on Final Fantasy VI, we had to save Lexxi from the dreaded Empire. I'm gonna use Mog's party to kill most of these guys. And for good reasons. One, Mog is probably the strongest character that we have right at this point. And two, well, and he mastered a new dance. The experience in this scenario is going to be very, very minimal. So I'm not worried about, getting Locke all that experience, or myself, as we say. I hate this move. That's that is probably the most annoying thing that you'll deal with in this entire scenario, is that right there. I don't want to waste any real... Well, I can use that one, I guess. I don't want to use items on, these little Moogle parties, so it's like, what do? Well, I gotta use one until they nearly collapse, and then move on and use a different one. Show off Mog's dancing. That's all they do! Stupid thing. Mog has his unique command is Dance, where he does dances. His dances are based on the terrain. Well, to learn dances, it's based on the terrain at which he is in when he uses them. And... okay, how many are left? 3? Mog's party's pretty much done. But the other Moogle party? Yeah, okay. You can use them until they collapse. The thing about the Moogles is that you can't change their equipment at all. You can't. You can see it if you cheat the system a little bit, and I'll show you how to do that. You can at least see what they do. You go to where's it? Equip, and then hit left, and then do that. You can see their equipment. Now, brush, pike, blade. That's all good stuff, except you can't. You can't change that, which is kind of unfortunate, but then again, it does keep you from kind of cheating the game at the beginning and getting a lot of free stuff. Though we will end up stealing something from the Moogles, don't you worry. Alright. As long as they can survive the next fight, I don't really care what their HP looks like. Brush. Ooh, we get a potion. Alright. And this should be it. That's all. That is all they do. I don't know who programmed them like that, but that's just lame. Now you could, change these formation of these Moogles, and like the guy in the bottom there has a long-range weapon, and you could, put him in the back row. But I don't think there's really a point, so I don't bother. And all that should be down here is the boss. But we're gonna use my party for that there. First, I'm going to do a little thievery there, because you can change Mog's equipment, and you just go here. There we go. And we're up here again. And I'm going to give myself the Mithril Shield, because I do that sort of thing. I don't think I can use the spear. No, I can't use the spear. Now the thing about this game is that you think that, a lot of people thought that the blind status was bugged again. And blind has been bugged in several Final Fantasies. It seems to not do anything. However, this game, instead of blind being bugged, it was actually your evasion stat. Your evasion stat in this game does nothing. See where it says evade percent 25? That doesn't do anything. However, your magic block at the bottom there is what actually works as your physical evade as well. So, yeah, that's kind of the thing there that you need to watch out for. Okay. If I... Whoa. Excuse me. If I recall correctly, you want to kill Marshall before you finish off the other Lobo there. Oh, it's stop. Okay. Let's try stealing from this guy. Yay, we stole a mithril knife! Alright. I believe if I were to try to equip that right now, I think I can equip that right now using the same way you generally equip items in a menu, but obviously it's not going to matter, and there, we're done. Another potion, another tonic, 400 gold. Yeah. We have saved the Lexxi. Hey, darling, you want to get up? Thanks, Moogles. You can put her down now. There you go. I promised that I did not touch her inappropriately. Yeah. Well, pull it. See what happens. Poof! And we're out. Alright. Oh, and you're awake. Hi. You're back with us now. Yeah, thank the Moogles. Go hug them and their cute little red bonbon heads. Oh, amnesia. Standard, dramatic, disease, you know. I give you my word. Now, there's a reason why he's, you know, why I am talking all this stuff, and you'll find out about that later, but I have a thing for amnesiac people. Amnesiacs. Not really, just in this game. And, yeah, so if you wanted to, you could go back in there. Alright, now that I'm at 7 minutes, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and talk to this guy, and he's going to be like, hey, here's the beginning classroom. And he goes in, and we should go follow him. And this is the standard tutorial area here. Yeah, teaches you about free healing points. There are a few, not as many as, you know, some other games, not as few as some other games, but there's, you know, enough. A save point, huh? Save bag or a tent. Yep. Standard RPG fare. You save. Symbols, triangles, you know. This game had a nice thing of telling you how the equipment would fare against you, or before you buy it, which is good. You don't have to automatically assume that every piece of equipment in a shop is going to be better than the one you have on. And, you know, riding chocobos, nothing new there. Okay, yeah, nothing new there. That's just, you should learn that from the manual. Yeah, and talks about how there's valuables hidden in pots, and we get a tincture, which is it's an MP healing item, and it's the small one. Let's see, can I use that knife? Yes, okay. And I believe she can use the... No. Never mind. I guess we'll have to save the... we'll have to save the... spear for another character. Relics, huh? Yeah, relics are just another part of equipment. It's like equipping accessories. Everybody can hold 2 at a time. Yeah. Thank you for telling me how to basically play any RPG ever. Oh, and... Oh, monster in the box. This time, this game did not actually tell you what the item was before. I think this was the first game where a monster in a box didn't tell you beforehand what you actually got. Did I get anything out of that, or... No. Oh, Lexxi gained a level. That's all I really care about. I'll save outside. You just gonna... No. Thanks for... How did you get behind there? I think this is gonna talk about more advanced stuff. Wait, I'm gonna keep it on active, but, you know, this is one of the games that had ATB, so while you were in a menu, if it was on wait, nothing could happen. The enemies couldn't attack you. Well, that's not true. Enemies can attack you if they selected the command prior to your going into the menu. And this is just things about, you know, what different colors mean on yourself. You know, slow, haste, protect, shell, stop, all these things. Nothing spectacular. Yep. The difference between damage and healing, white and green. Being in the back row, there are a lot of characters in this game that have that simply have the ability to be in the back row at all times. Like right now, I'm going to put Lexxi in the back row because, well, she's a spellcaster, so I don't have to worry about her attack damage. Yeah, and then pincer attacks, nothing in that chest. What do you guys have to say? Yeah, Eleanor to run. The battle meter. And this is the first game, I believe, or maybe Final Fantasy V did, I can't remember. It's been, you know, a couple months since I Let's Played that game, but if you press X or Y, you can change to the next person turn who is ready. L or R to change multiple targets rather than up or down. Left for changing rows, right for changing defense. Nothing new there. This guy needs to get out of the way, thank you. And we get a sleeping bag. If I haven't mentioned before, a sleeping bag is basically a tent that only works on one person. That's basically just like an elixir that you can only use at a save point. Status info. Clear the vanish status. They can't attack you. Imp. Well, imp. Zombie. It's kind of like confusion. And it's kind of like confusion when you have no HP. Muddled and psych. I think it's psych berserk. I'm not sure. I know muddled is confusion. Yeah, curing undead. Life 3. This is the first game to have life 3. Basically, what it does is you cast it on yourself while you're alive, and when you die, you'll be brought back. Regen is the same. Runic. That's a spoiler. Morph is a spoiler. Dance, well, you know dance. Rage is a spoiler. Reflect, not everything can be reflected, basically what it says. Triple attack, fire, ice, and lightning. Yeah, that's the blink status there. Where are you? Sword tech, that is a spoiler. We get another tonic. Yes, the near fatal thing. This is, every time you are at low critical HP, when the character is like kneeling on the ground in pain, they have a chance when using fight to do an awesome special attack. I don't know what the chance is. It's very, very minimal. You can go the entire game without seeing it, but they're pretty good. I mean, there's a video on YouTube that shows them all off. I'm not going to go out of my way to try to find them because it just takes way too long, but they're there. And that's about how reflect can't be reflected spell can't be reflected. You know, normal role-playing stuff. Alright, so now that we've thoroughly discussed how to play this game, even though we've been playing it for like a half an hour already, we're going to head south towards Figaro, because that's what we were told to do, and meet up with their king. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support, everybody, and have a good night.